Nardwuar or someone like that interviewing him, and they're like, so tell me about why you gave $1 million to like Compton School District or something, and he's like, who told you about that? Like, nobody knows that. I did that. Like he's doing it silently and publicly.
Yeah, I feel like I knew that without even. Yeah, it's just like a.
The only reason to make this is to dick ride Hassan.
Yeah, I just don't see why you gotta do that and push someone else down.
Especially a good person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn.
Because Hassan, he did feature her before this take.
He did?
Yeah. She was like, it was like another TikTok that she did, and Hassan showed it on the live stream and promoted her, so she went down this like Hassan funnel when...
Oh, brother. I don't know what is this power he holds, because he has this whole orbit of pathetic leftists that just like are desperately on him. You saw Sean DeBlack have a meltdown because he only shows video once.
I think Avery mentioned it on the last stream that Hassan actually invited Sean to his house before.
Yeah.
So he promoted him more than he did with Dean, so I don't know what that
Barely
was all
fucking
about.
talked about. He didn't even promote Dean. He just called into his TikTok live.
Yeah.
By the way, Dean, why are you blueballing us on the content? You just, you know what I mean? Just watch the damn thing. Thank you.
Vulnerable community members, please. It's not looking good for that girl. It's really not looking good for that girl.
Dude, this is sad. Please prove me wrong.
You
Why
too?
do we scrape at the bottom of the pot for scraps? Why are we still doing that?
What?
No! I will be damned if I let a white man.
Wait, why
show
the
me
fuck
up.
does it say I will be burned alive? That is way different than what she said. I will be burned alive if I let a white man show me up. And then here she says, I'll be damned. I guess damned could be like going to hellfire. That's a weird fucking translation.
Scraps. Why are we still doing that?
No! I will be damned if I let a white man show me up. And Kendrick now has 2 white men, Macklemore and now Hassan Piker, who have shown him up. Who's next? Who's fucking next?
Macklemore because he made a song?
For
She's saying Macklemore showed up Kendrick Lamar because he made a song. And by the way, he's having, again, in his career, which is dead and pathetic, he's just like a weird, pathetic vestige of hip-hop past, who's only known for beating Kendrick Lamar with just a total dumb meme album, is having like a huge moment in his career for this song. Like he is benefiting tremendously from being so outwardly vocal. And again, not that it's wrong, but I'm just saying it doesn't make him a saint. Like he's fucking loving it, man. This dude hasn't been relevant in like 15 years. Macklemore! How you gonna shout him out? Girl.
Black community. We have to stand up for something.
I'm begging.
Or we will fall.
The irony of this is kind of insane that they're like elevating Hassan and shitting on Kendrick Lamar and talking about how we need to elevate the good people. Anyway, that was pretty wild. Then it just never stops. Welcome to the war zone.
Do you want to show that clip from...
Of him talking to the guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Hassan doing more for the city of LA than Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, he's doing a good thing here. There's nothing wrong with him with it, but I wouldn't say that to these people, even in my financial situation. I'm not closer to them than I'm to Elon Musk.
Listen, he walked around, he did some charity, he filmed it, he made some content out of it, he did his job for the day, he made money. I mean, did he do a good thing? Yes, good. It's not that fucking big of a deal. It's just not. Like, good. Maybe he inspired some people to donate and help. That's all good stuff. It's not that big of a deal. Let's not fucking pretend like he's a saint. This dude won't even go to Gaza because he heard it's a little dangerous. It's a tiny, teeny bit dangerous in Gaza, so I guess I won't be going. Go to Gaza, bro. Show us that you care, man. That'd be, I agree. If he actually went to Gaza, that would be impressive. But he can't, because he can't do it. It's a little dangerous. That's the point.
So they were He was asking like, why do we care? Like how we got involved. I'm like, that's a long story, but
I try to explain to people all the time that are listening that they are closer to where you are, and I am closer to where you are than we are to a guy like Elon Musk or a.
That is so patronizing. Imagine, imagine telling these guys that live in a cell. Now I'm one of you guys. I'm practically in that cell right next to you, brother. We're all prisoners of the mind. It's like, dude, we're in jail.
Billionaire or a multi-millionaire, owns multiple condos, properties.
That's what you are. You are a multimillionaire that owns property. What is the big difference between you and Elon Musk again? Wait here, let's hear.
Or a multi-millionaire, owns multiple condos, properties. Like,
why? How does people watch this?
No.
His fans are fucking insane.
To correct him, he doesn't own multiple properties. He just owns one big one.
I bet he owns multiple properties. I think he probably owns more than one.
But he does say like multi-millionaires, and he's for sure a multi.
But okay, so he's like, actually, dude, I'm closer to you guys. For example, I only own one $3 million house.
Yeah. That's what he's saying.
Elon has like 5, so he's balling out, and I'm like a prisoner.
obviously sometimes people don't have a good starting position in life. You know?
Dude, he's literally talking at them. He's patronizing the fuck out of these guys.
You know what I mean? And
you know what I mean?
They get lost in the system. Like no one is like truly evil. I mean, okay, there's some motherfuckers who are truly evil. But like,
by the way, you don't know what these guys did. I'm just saying. Although, actually, if they're in this program, they probably didn't do anything violent or crazy. Yeah, so they probably are not. Yeah.
But like child molesters, they're evil. But like other than that, you know.
What the fuck is this conversation? I don't believe you guys are evil, by the way.
That's conversation because people asked him like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
Yeah, why do you care about this?
And he's like, "Oh, because those multi-millionaires and multiple condo owners, they're not like you, and yeah, I'm so far away from them, and I'm closer to you, therefore I'm here." Which, like, there is nothing wrong with doing this advocacy. That was a really good thing that he's done. Like I said, I would just never say it to these people's faces.
This is just patronizing trash.
Everybody has a story.
Look at these guys, they're holding their food. Let them eat dinner, man. These guys have just been fighting a fire all day. This guy's got a plate of food. Let him sit down and eat a fucking meal. Holy shit.
It's a normal human being. Yeah. A lot of good in people.
I remember.
It's all about maximizing potential.
Breaking that stigma. Breaking that stigma.
A long time ago, I saw this visual of.
Yeah. So this is a post celebrating his bravery. Hassan and Carolyn are talking to incarcerated firefighters while they are on their downtime. Prisoners who are risking their lives battling the fire for pennies on the dollar, sleeping on forest floors at night. Twitter hates outside links and posts, but he is currently live. Here's a short clip of that thread. Here's my best friend patronizing a bunch of prisoners and saying he's one of them. Yeah, am I wrong? Like, okay, whatever. His thing about pay them a normal wage is insane. Their job would disappear instantly.
I mean, they could do it. They could still have a program to do this and pay them a normal wage. That would be perfect scenario.
If it was in the budget, they would hire people that can fucking go. They're not in a prison cell.
But the advocacy for doing this thing and creating these programs that would support incarcerated people after and during the process, that is a good thing that they're doing. Yeah.
Like I said, I watched a few documentaries about it because I was fascinated by it. These are all people that are happy to be a part of this program, and they feel good about it. I don't think they're being paid pennies. I think it's like $5 or something an hour, which obviously is way below minimum wage in California, but it could be more. Don't get me wrong. They could definitely pay them more. But being like, oh, we need to pay them $30 an hour or something is like, yeah, everyone should be making a livable wage. But if you care about this program, it will immediately disappear. If you're like, if we have the budget to pay $30 an hour, we're not going to hire prisoners. mean?
It's a tricky conversation to have because I feel like when people push too hard, they'll get rid of the program. But also, it's important to pay them at least a decent wage.
I think there's an in between. Like you could pay them $15 an hour, $10 an hour.
Yeah.
But actually, how much do they make? I don't know.
Because I saw some people after Hassan released it pushing a little too hard on it, saying this is slave labor, slave wages.
It's not. It's
and
just
if you keep fighting against it, unfortunately,
right.
The scenario would be that they get rid of it, which we don't want to happen.
Which would be terrible for them.
Yeah.
That's what this online
There has to be
activism
more
is.
progressive conversation than just yelling out buzzwords. Is what I'm trying to
It's
say.
so pathetic, this activism. That's a great point. How much do prisoner firefighters in California make? Oh, so I mean, they make it sound like they're being paid 2 cents. I mean, in a lot of places in the country, I mean, $5.80 to $10.20 per hour. I mean,
per day.
Oh, per day,
bro.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, it's not good at all.
That's straight up slavery.
So hold on, what does that come out to? Let's say they're doing 10 hours out there. $10 a day? That's fucked. $10 divided by 10. I mean, it's $1 an hour.
With
I didn't
an
even do the math
additional
on that.
$1 per hour when actively fighting a fire. So they
get a bonus for that?
That's kind of fucked up.
That's fucked up. Yeah, they should be paying them more.
That's really
But the truth is, the truth that they don't want to interact with is there is no budget. This money to pay them more than this doesn't exist. It needs to be legislated. It needs to be put in. Like you can, and the state budget has to be balanced. It's not like they can take. There's no magic trick where they get the money. Like it needs to.
It would be an investment. It would reduce reincarnation, so they don't have to spend money on them actually being in jail. Because it's very expensive to keep an inmate in jail.
Bro, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not saying there's no money to pay them. It doesn't exist. The bank is empty.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm not saying it's not a good thing.
I
It
agree
is
with
a
you.
good
I just
thing.
wanted to add to it.
I mean,
Not
yeah.
right now, but like with the right advocacy and right bills and like right support coming through in the government, they can advance that kind of like budget for them. But right now, yeah, it's not possible.
I think if you're trying to set aside money in the California budget, the way the state works is that it goes to a state ballot and everybody votes on it. I think the odds of getting the state to like fund this program with like a lot of money over other programs is basically close. I mean, unfortunately, it's got to be close to zero. So what they are doing is like putting together what they can from a tiny, minuscule, non-existent budget to try to make a program that's valuable to everybody, right? And of course they should be paying more money, but like you said, Nate, it's so simplistic. It's like so surface level activism to be like, you guys are slave laborers, and then you're putting pressure on the people above to cancel the program outright.
Yeah, and like always, it should always be a path so they have work after prison. I don't know.
I'm
this
pretty sure
program
that's part of
leads- I hope it is. I need to look more into it myself.
No, they have a path to work after. I'm pretty sure. I watched the documentary a few years ago.
Okay, from what I heard, sometimes like they don't get hired. Like, I mean, firefighters don't hire prisoners, from what I understand, and they should be if they're doing this, or at least there should be a path towards that.
I think
it's something I need to look into. Like I said,
I don't remember
so-
exactly because I watched that documentary a few years ago. Is there a path to employment? Oh, it knows. It knows when I go this. Prisoner firefighter. See, it knows. But only with the T at the end. This is okay, PBS reported, this is an incredible program that allows people that have been incarcerated and that are hand crews in fire camps to come home, train to become certified firefighters, get their record expunged, and get their EMT license and become either Cal Wildland firefighters or firefighters in the municipality. That's fucking great. These guys are fucking stoked to be a part of this program. Like, they get to do something meaningful. They get to do something good and positive for the community. It builds their self-esteem, which is super important. It makes them feel like redeemable. And then they're getting set up for like a really good opportunity to come out and have a job, man. That's a great program. Yeah. Again, if you watch the actual firefighters talk about it and you saw you would understand. But these guys just want to do surface level activism. They should be paid more. Don't get me wrong. You know. Yeah. That was interesting. Little tangent. Yes, sir. Tim Pool loves that Rick Scott was caught overseeing the largest Medicare fraud in U.S. history and will defend the wealthy robbing you blind just as he'll defend... What does this have to do with saying kill him? This is such a pathetic response, bro. Tim Pool's a piece of shit. We all know that. What's that got to do with you saying someone should kill him? You know what I'm saying? You crying, Tim said. Kinda. Kind of, right. Kind of cooked him there alive, little man. Hassan has been banned. Dexteros Nick merch is smoking fat stacks on it. Oh, and he had to respond. Oh, God. He's really on Twitter responding to this shit. And I'm the pathetic guy who... He goes, Ethan's pathetic. He's hiding behind Instagram stories, and he's out here fucking rage responding. Remember when you DM'd me to say it was really messed up that I made fun of Dr. Disrespect cheating scandal on Bro's wedding anniversary and then unfollowed? But now you also bring up his infidelity? Bro, what's that have to do with you saying that? How does you impugning his character help absolve you from saying somebody should kill this person? Here he takes the discourse. Look at that emoji game, dude. They're lining up, boy. Sheesh. Flores Iglesias. Thank you so much for the 10 gifties. Free speech enjoyers, when they see a leftist, they can deliberately misunderstand and claim it's calling for the assassin. What do you mean, bro? It's not taken out of context, man. It's just not. Aside from explaining the obvious context, however, I do take ownership over how I word things. It's a total cope to complain about the very obvious fake concerns in brigading. I personally don't think it's cope at all. I think it's very dangerous precedent to be openly advocating for violence against political officials on your platform. It's definitely not cope. If I didn't use word kill and said capital punishment, it would be impossible. Well, again, that's also different. I mean, capital punishment is state execution. It would be impossible for them to complain this way. So for that, I take responsibility and will try my best to word things more carefully. Okay, whatever. Get fucked, idiot. That's that. Thank you, everybody. We get it out of our system at the end of the show, guys. We having fun around here. Yep. What's there to say? You know, I need to buy some more Miralax because I don't think this is gonna do it. I genuinely think I'm gonna tell you that.
I think I saw one bottle in the pool house.
Really?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is there Miralax in there?
I don't know.
Can you ask? Is your boyfriend there?
Yeah.
Can you ask him if he's?
Yep.
That might be mine. I hit that show when I lived there for a little bit.
You brought Miralax into the pool house?
I did. I did.
You bring one bottle from the fridge, one scoop, boom, boom, with Miralax. You're good to go, right?
Yeah. You're good for your...
All right. It's super late. I'm way past...
Oh, careful.
I was supposed to get here at 4, Dan. What the fuck?
Are you mad at Dan?
That's when we always end, right?
Every time. Just like we start every day at
Dan, what the
12:30.
fuck?
We're still eating corn.
I'm still got corn, man.
I gotta go, guys. What's today? Monday?
Sure is.
Yes, sir.
So, wish me luck tomorrow. We'll be back on Wednesday for another banger alert. We'll see you guys in the war zone next time.
Born to help control a world of perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to